In this video I'm going to show you how to play a very easy and beginner-friendly version of Hallelujah. This song was written by Leonard Cohen. There have been many covers on guitar, on piano, by many different artists, and I want to dispel a few myths about how to sort of play this in a beginner-friendly way, and mainly addressing the fact that many chord sheets that you may see for this song will be using the C chord without a capo, using the chords C, A minor, F and G, among others. But we can also see chord sheets that are more based on the Jeff Buckley version, which have a capo at 5th fret and the chords G and E minor or E minor 7 and C and D, which we can think about as more in the key of G and what's happening there. So this song, without a doubt, is in the key of C. And to us that can mean that it's got the chords C, A minor, F and G in it. And C is seen as the home of the song or the chord that the song resolves in. Now when we put a capo at 5th fret and we play a G chord, that G chord sounds like a C chord. And you'll be able to tell this if you had a buddy of yours that could also play a C chord at the same time. I have to change really quick. Lang, lang. Okay, but it is exactly the same chord. There are just many different ways that we can kind of play the C chord on guitar. Now what we can do, what I would recommend that we look at here in this tutorial, is using the capo at 5th fret. I think that will make it much more guitar friendly for many people, and that is the chord sheet that I've linked to at the top of the description. However, there's a secondary one which uses just the C chord and without a capo, so if you don't have a capo or you've not bought one yet, you can check out that chord sequence and work through that one on your own. But here we're going to use the G chord like this and do a very simple strumming. I've done another tutorial where we look at the sort of fingerstyle version. This one's going to be super easy. And what we're going to do is play a G with all 4 fingers, so the 3rd and little finger like this. And when we move to the E minor, we're going to go for this version, which is typically used, you know, in songs like Wonderwall, and it's again with all 4 fingers. And if we do 2 strums of each chord, that can give us the opening chords and the opening lines of the verse. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Okay? And then for all the other chords in the song, for the C and the D and everything, just do the standard C major and the D major chords that you perhaps already know already. There's no problem at all with choosing to do a C add 9 or a D sus4. They're absolutely options for you. Choose whichever you wish. But typically we want to go, but you don't really care. That's on the C chord, and then changing for music, do ya? Okay, so that is, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Okay. Now, this next bit is a little less repetitive and uses a lot more chords in quick succession, but it's a very beautiful sequence. It goes like this from the G chord, and it goes like this. Single strums now of the C, the 4th, the 5th, then to E minor, which you can play with 2 fingers like this, which I like because we can do the classic rock hand, or just with your first 2 fingers like this. Entirely up to you. The minor fall and the major lift. And then we have the baffled king, the D chord, B7. Now this can be a tricky chord for many people, but there it is. Pause this video and have a practice of changing between the D and the B7 if you need. And then we'd stay on the E minor chord. Now let's have a little play through that again together from the goes like this to C, which is the 4th chord in this key, and then the D, which is the 5th chord. So when he says it goes like this, the 4th, the 5th, that's the best description of diatonic chords in the key of that we're in that I know of in song. It's absolutely wonderful. Goes like this, the 4th, the 5th, E minor, the minor fall, and the major lift is the C. the baffled king, composing hallelujah. Then we change between the C and the E minor chord, 4 strums of each chord for the chorus. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Okay, let's go from it goes like this, the 4th, the 5th, because I think that's where most people are gonna need a bit more guidance. From it goes like this is the G, 3, 4. Well, it goes like this, the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall is E minor, C major, a D, B7, E minor. That was too quick for you. Make sure you use the feature on YouTube, which is either down here, I think it's up here if you're watching on mobile, where you can slow down this video to 0.75 and you can just work through it a little slower if you choose to. Especially handy for when you want to play along to the original recording if you use a YouTube video for that. From the chorus, that was C. Hallelujah, 4 strums. Hallelujah, 2, 3. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And what we can do is a little up strum. Down, up, down. That really works. Or, like is in my recommended songbook that has Hallelujah in it, we can do this. Well, hey, that's a little bit out of tune. I'm not even going to edit that out. It's totally cool. Where we have the passing note from the G. That is just a little riff option for those of you that want to have a go at it. Let's go for the second verse now, and that will give us an idea of how to do the rest of the song. Join in with me now from the G chord in 2, 3, 4. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throat and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew a hallelujah. C chord next. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Beautiful, isn't it? Such a great song. So at this kind of level, I would highly recommend that you just try and get that strumming version, either with you singing or playing along to the Jeff Buckley version or something, and just having a simple strum along. Really, really beneficial to also use the chord sheet that I have in the key of C and use the chords C and A minor for that main riff, either using the F bar chord or the F major 7. And hear how it sounds the same, it's the same pitch, but we are using totally different chords. It's really important to spot that when we're learning guitar. And the next step from there, if you choose to get more detail into this, is use my other tutorial, which is more accurate to the Jeff Buckley version, still on acoustic guitar, still quite beginner friendly, but just has a lot more detail to it. Hope that lesson's been beneficial for you. Hope you check out more of my content here on my Andy Guitar YouTube channel. Bye for now.